Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's $19,000 in less than 24 hours. How did this even happen?
My word, Josh. I barely knew what a website was when I came to you. And now, well, look at this.
I can't believe this. That's $7,579. This isn't possible.
What the hell, dude? It's just pouring in like rivers. See? Boom, boom, boom. Is there any way to stop this thing? Man, how is this even possible?
All passengers should have taken a written seatbelt until they pass the landing.
What are you waiting for? Hop in. I invited you to this page because you need some help. Chances are you're sweating from all the craziness and outright lies that have been plaguing this industry lately. So I'm going to ask you for just 1 minute to forget all about that and chill. Because I'm not like the others. Not even close. I'm a real millionaire, as I'm going to prove to you in just a minute. And I'm not going to try to sell you a damn thing. Instead, I'm going to partner with you and make money for you until we've reached $100,000 per month. That's $1.2 million a year. Not a penny less. Don't believe me? I don't expect you to. All I ask is that you take a look at what I'm doing for my current batch of partners. What I'm about to show you is money made using the exact system that I'm going to give to you for free. You want an account that looks like this? It's simple. All you have to do is just stick around and follow my instructions carefully. And if you do, I promise this will be the last day you ever need to worry about money again. Ever. Because in just 6 minutes from now, you'll be making money like a millionaire. In fact, I'm going to make the first batch of cash for you right here before this video is even over. This should give you a nice flavor for what this partnership will be like. Come on inside. Hey, sweetie.
How was your
Hi,
trip?
guys. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, missed you.
You bring?
Hey.
Oh my goodness,
Hey,
you
honey.
got sun.
Yeah, right?
Good to see you.
Good seeing you. Quick.
Did you bring us anything?
I did. I did. I always bring you something. It's in my suitcase. So listen, I'm working on something with these guys here. So if you'll be quiet for just a little while and let us get started, I promise, I'll take you out on the boat.
Yeah! Yeah, let's go get your bathing suit.
Sorry, things are a little crazy around here today. Stephanie and the guys are setting up for a fundraising event this weekend, but we'll work around them. You know, I said I was going to make some money to prove to you that this is real. So let's get it going right now before we say another word. I'm setting a timer to prove to you how fast we made this money. Now pay close attention, because here's what I want you to do during this demonstration. You ready? Nothing. That's right, nothing. I told you I was going to do it all for you, and I meant it. That starts right now. This timer is set for 45 minutes. Just enough time to introduce myself to you and get in some boat time with my kids. Expect some shockingly good money when we come back. How can I be so confident about all that money that this system will make for you? There are two reasons. The first, my system is bulletproof. I've tested it and retested it for 4.5 years, every single day of the year. At this point, I could run it 3,000 times and it would make serious money 3,000 times. Maybe in the beginning it didn't, but now it never misses. And the second reason is that I'm going to stay with you until it works. I'm not a hit and run guru, and you know the type. The guy who hypes you up more and more about all the autopilot money you're going to make, and then what happens? Yep, you buy, he bolts, and you never see him again. That sucks. You're left feeling ashamed and a little dirty. Like a bit of your soul has been stolen from you. But you keep going, because deep down you know the internet does have the potential to make you rich. But no matter how hard you try, the internet's gold mine keeps dangling like a carrot on a stick. You want to know the truth about all of this? You never had a chance. Those gurus, they're not gurus at all. They're just actors who couldn't market their way out of a paper bag. I only mention this because I know that some of you still think your failure until now was your fault. It wasn't, and it isn't. Luckily for you, it's over now. You are finally at the right place, at the right time, working with someone who will be there by your side until you're rich. Guaranteed, period. End of story. I'm Josh Owens, and I'm pleased to meet you. I'm a real guy, with a real family and a real home, and I really do care about your success. Just to prove it to all the doubters, I'll even show you my driver's license. You're going to love this. As you can see, I'm using my real name. I've got nothing to hide. Anyone could look me up and come visit me here at my home in Oregon to see if I'm for real. Heck, I'll even show you my bank accounts. It doesn't get any more personal than that. Obviously, my big money is in real estate, 401ks and mutual funds. But I like to keep at least $1 million liquid in the old checking account just in case I see something shiny that I want to buy. And believe it or not, for reasons I'll explain in a minute, I'll need your help. I am extremely interested in a partnership with you, a partnership where we exploit an opportunity that's estimated at $750 million a year. And I guarantee that if you join me in this, you will make at least $100,000 per month in the next 3 months. That's right, $100,000 per month guaranteed for each and every one of my partners. Just so you get it straight, that's $100,000 per month. That's $25,000 per week, which is over $3,000 a day. And if you don't start making $100,000 per month in the next 3 months, I'm going to fly you here to my house in Oregon and see what went wrong and fix it instantly. There will be no failures. I won't allow it. It's too easy for anyone to fail. I could get a mildly trained monkey up to $100,000 with this system. That's how easy it is. Now, before we go on, I should say that if any of you are thinking about leaving this video, that's a bad idea for 3 reasons. Reason number 1, I actually have money being made for you right now as we speak, remember? Reason number 2, once you leave this opportunity, you can never get it back. Once you leave, you will be tagged by our system as someone who is not eligible for the partnership. That's because I only want people here who are truly interested in working with me. And reason number 3, this video will come down when I have the number of partners that I'm looking for. And I ain't taking on many. Oh, sorry folks, time for us to hit the water. Let's go, kids!
Yay, finally!
Good job.
Hey, thank you. Yeah.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you, Dad.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
You guys did great.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Mom, what are we having for lunch?
Dairy Queen.
Barbecued pizza. Hey, why don't you come take a ride with me and talk about our partnership? Now, I thought it would be fun for you and I to cruise down this beautiful Willamette River while we talk about our partnership. You may find this surprising, but do you know what my favorite part of working with my partners is? It isn't the money. It's watching them live out their dreams. So before we enter into a partnership, I ask each of my partners what their dreams are. Rebecca Bailey of Port Angeles, Wisconsin, she dreamed of owning a BMW. She had her make and model picked out. She used to pass that exact car every day on her way to work. But her credit was in shambles, and she was knee-deep in debt. So she just decided it would never happen in her lifetime. Well, let's see what she has to say after just 8 weeks of our partnership.
Hey Josh, Rebecca here. Remember me?
The girl with the maxed out credit cards and student loans from 2 kids in college? Well, I'm having my girlfriend shoot this video for you because I've got some great news. In the first few days of your program, I paid all those cards off with one lump sum. Student loans cut in half. And just yesterday, remember that BMW I told you about? The one I said I was going to get when I hit $100,000 per month with your program? Well, on my way to work, I stopped. And I got her. Check it out. The 328i, baby. She's a beaut, isn't she? No loans, no financing. I came with cash in hand, and it's fully loaded. Josh, partnering with you was the smartest move I ever made. A complete dream come true. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Love it. That got me so pumped, I want to hear another. Here's the guy I call Little Wayne.
Hey Josh, it's Wayne Schultz, aka Little Wayne.
And I've been, well, amazing. And the day I met you was the greatest day of my life by far. Well, as you know, we started making money right away and it just poured in, and I honestly didn't know what to do with it all. I found a financial planner online and just basically dumped 50 grand in his lap and said, you deal with this. You asked me what my dream was when we got started. And I said, I always wanted my own personal masseuse. Well, I had my own massage room built with my own private masseuse. I constantly used to have back problems, but now they're gone. My circulation has improved, my mood is better, I'm more relaxed, plus I have more energy. It is amazing what having a massage every day can do. I know it seems weird, but hey, that was my dream. And you made that happen, Josh. You made my dreams a reality, man. And, oh, right there. That is it right there. I'll talk to you later. Oh, that's it right there.
Man, that was awesome. I love these so much. I gotta have just one more. This one's from another Josh, Josh Dotson, who lived in Denver when we first partnered up. I asked him what message he has for people who are still on the fence about teaming up with me.
Listen, folks, since I started with Josh, I have never had to worry about money again.
Instead of worrying about it, I just have to worry about what to do with it all. Get this. At the start, he asked each of us what our dream was. And my dream kind of shocked him. But my dream was to be a farmer and just live off the land. I always wanted the simplicity of being able to unplug and live that kind of peaceful life. Well, check it out. When I got my first six-figure check, I put down a down payment on this farm here in Boise, and I've never been happier. I'm away from all the craziness of the world, and I'm doing something that I really love. This is a dream come true, Josh, and you made that happen. For any of you people out there thinking about joining, I would say, folks, don't be stupid. Josh is the real deal, and whatever he says he's gonna do, he does. You can put all your trust in him. I did, and look what happened.
I know each and every one of you watching this has a dream. Maybe it's something flashy like Rebecca's. Maybe it's something for your health like Wayne's, and maybe it's just a different place like Josh. But everybody has a dream. A lot of us have forgotten all about our dream. We rarely even think about it. And that's exactly why I'm here today, to rekindle that fire, to reach your dreams and make it really happen. You and me together. Now I know some of you are wondering, where did this system come from? Where did I come from? Well, it's a pretty interesting story, actually. I'm a lawyer by trade. Corporate lawyer, to be exact. And like most lawyers, I pushed paper for years before I saw any real action. It was so boring that I would look forward to paper cuts just so I'd have a little excitement. And like most of us doing document review, I hated my life. After about 5 years in practice, things got a little bit better. I was able to have my own cases, negotiate, and even litigate just a little. My specialty was corporate crime, and at that point, I was earning $150,000 per year. The downside was my hours got even longer, if you can believe it. 14-hour days on a good day. On a bad day, 18. In a way, this was even worse than before. I missed the kids in the morning on their way to school, missed putting them to bed for over a year. One day, my son, Nathan, literally looks at me with this blank stare at the dinner table, turns to my wife, and says, "Who's that?" I went to the bathroom and cried like a baby. Little did I know, my savior was right around the corner. A few days after that incident with my son, the most interesting client I'd ever had walked in the door. Whenever I had a corporate client, I was always curious to see how they made their money. This guy came from the online world. He asked for his name, not to be revealed, so we'll just call him Aaron. Aaron was a big internet guru. Not the kind that teaches, the kind that's behind the scenes, making the real money. I figured he'd be one of our smaller clients after all. He was just one guy. But then I looked at his books, and I was shocked. He was making the kind of money that our corporations wish they made. Corporations with 3,000 employees or more, plus his expenses were just a few $1,000s each month. He was turning that into millions every month, every single month. He was in my office because he had a contract with a large, well-known internet company that was withholding commissions from him because he was operating from a foreign country that's not eligible for their affiliate program. I couldn't bear the curiosity anymore, so I said, "So, what are you selling?" He said, "I don't have a product." "No product? Well, where do you advertise?" He said he doesn't need to advertise. "Do you have any infrastructure?" I asked. "No," again. So, no product, no advertisement, and no infrastructure. This guy was either a magician, a crack dealer, or he was just playing games with me. I suspected he was just having some fun at my expense, so I let the conversation just go elsewhere. I asked him where he lives, and he says, it depends. He says he just takes his yacht out and tells the captain to surprise me. This guy was running a multi-million-dollar operation by himself from a yacht. I hated this guy. He asked about my situation. I told him the story about my son. He was really touched by that story. So we talked for about 45 minutes about my life and his life. And then I actually had to start doing some work on his case. And I realized that though a money master he may be, this guy had no clue how to legally structure a business. He was running all the income he generated through himself as a sole proprietorship, costing him literally hundreds and thousands of dollars in possible tax breaks. Plus, he was opening his personal assets up to any kind of lawsuit anyone might file. So I said, Aaron, we're going to fix you all up. We're going to negotiate with this party holding up your money. We're creating an LLC here in the US according to the UCC regulations. And we're going to cut your tax liability by about 90%. I showed him how the way he was doing business, he had lost over $1 million during his career, just because of simple legal and accounting mistakes. He couldn't believe it. He said, you saved me. You put money in my pocket, a lot of money, and I want to repay that. I was like, you're a good man. I already get paid to do this. He said, yeah, but it's a karma thing. I want to pay you back. He asks me if he can get on my computer for a sec. Sure, you can. Give me your laptop, he says. So he takes this thumb drive that was dangling from his keychain and he starts installing something onto my laptop. He hits a few keys, and then I see the scroll bar. Something's happening, like a new program being installed. There's this progress bar, and it says, cloning. I said, Aaron, what does cloning mean? He says it means that it's found a successful business online, and it's cloning it. It looks like it's found a good one, too. This one's worth over $200,000 per year. Aaron, that's 50 grand more than I make now. And I didn't even do anything. Are you serious? He says, yeah, dead serious. Welcome to the world of business cloning. He told me where I needed to put into the system where the checks should go. So I did. Then he tells me to refresh the button. And I hit refresh once, and there's $82 in there. So he said, refresh it again. I refresh it again, and there's $121 in there. And again, I refresh, and there's $186 in there. I say, I don't know what to make of all this. It's so surreal. He said, take a break. Get off your computer, let's take a walk, and reflect on what's really happening. It takes a while before people realize this is real. I come back in an hour and refresh again, and it says $1,329. I'm floored. I don't even tell my wife about it because, well, I knew she wouldn't believe it. Even I was doubting. Well, up to a point. 2 weeks later, a check comes in from a major internet processing company. That check was for $27,239. I'll never forget that amount. I still didn't believe it. This must have been Aaron playing with me again. So I went and deposited that check in my bank. And then, when it went through, at that moment, I became a believer. 3 weeks later, I quit my job. I was making more money in a day than I made there in 3 months. It just didn't make sense to work there anymore. It was strange not having a job. Kind of eerie. I never had so little to do in my life. So I started doing something productive around the house. Figured I'd clean up and organize the garage. And rummaging through some of the mess, I found in there a paper that I had written several years ago. It was called Impossible Dreams. It was a list of goals for my life. It was written for when I was retired from working. And I was retired from working. I went down the list. Buy waterfront property, get a brand new Jaguar, find a cause that I am passionate about. Well, now I had the money that I needed to do every one of those things. So I had that long talk with my wife, and we decided to pick up and move to this beautiful riverfront property. And you've already seen my Jaguar. And finally, I found a cause that I really believe in. I now donate my time and a good deal of money to the Northwest Watershed Conservancy. I work with a dedicated group of volunteers to keep this river and others like it pollution-free and accessible to everyone. So for me, this is close to my heart. You know that fundraiser that I mentioned earlier that Stephanie is busy setting up for? It's for the Conservancy. Last year we raised over $650,000 at our annual event. And we used that money to buy more water rights and pay for cleanup initiatives. So this is something I really love to be involved in. You might be interested in helping with it once you reach that $100,000 per month mark. But of course, what you do with your money is completely up to you. But if you ever want to partner up with me on a charity that you pick up, we could do that as well. Just let me know. Making the world a better place to live in is really what this is all about anyway. So what I'm trying to say is, I was able to go through every item on my list one by one. I was really living my dreams. And it felt really good. When I started crossing things off that list, I felt joy in my heart. I felt satisfied with my life. I felt on top of the world instead of being stomped on by it. I started to take time off for my family. Lots of time. Took time off for my body. Started taking a 20-minute jog along the river, followed by yoga, every day. My kids have never felt closer. Same thing with my wife. And the money? Well, it just never stops. I don't even touch it. And it continues, how should I say? Well, it's like a raging river. Here, just look. Here's a video of me checking the stats. Look how fast that money really comes. Boom, boom, boom. And you don't even need to lift a finger. I've done it all for you. It's a zero-click system. All you need to do is tell the system where you want the checks to be made out. And then the checks will start coming in. Hey, let's head back. I need to get something cold to drink and get in the shade. You know, you're lucky because you're about to get hit with a perfect storm of money. Because a few very important factors are colliding that are going to make it possible for you to become rich faster than any period in history. First off, right now, Aaron and I have invested millions of dollars to improve the system, to make it even more powerful than it is, if you can believe that. It now works twice as hard, twice as fast, and brings in twice the profits than before. We won't release this one to the general public. It's way too powerful. But it will be available to our partners who joined today. Plus, right now is the absolute best time to jump into the business of cloning business. Debt is down 35%. The economy is just about completely recovered from the 2008 crash. And internet participation is going up 19.4% this year. Most of these people have credit cards, which means we're poised for a spending boom like we've never seen before in history. With the cloning system, we will be riding the wave of success of all these businesses and making money off of all of them. And you know it's going to work because the system only clones the businesses that are already successful and making millions. Hang on a second. I'm getting a FaceTime from a partner. Hi, Catherine!
Josh! So sorry Wow, that river looks beautiful. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you. Remember I was having a little trouble with the system yesterday?
Yeah. Did the team get you taken care of?
Oh, did they ever? Your support guys? Well, they're just amazing. They literally took what I was doing wrong and completely did it all for me. Yes, for me. And then they even said if they couldn't solve it, you would fly me down to your place at no expense to get it running. And I just had to ask, is that true, Josh? You would fly me down?
That actually is true. So far, no one has ever needed it, but I would do that because every person in this program must succeed. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Wow. It almost makes me want to screw it up just so I can see that gorgeous river view of yours.
Anytime, Catherine. Anytime. We'd love to have you.
Listen, Josh, I've got to tell you, ever since I started your program, I feel like a real internet marketer now. I'm finally making real money, big money, and it's happening in complete autopilot. This is something I prayed for, literally, for years. And now it's here.
Catherine, that's incredible. You know, your call is actually perfect timing because I have a whole lot of people watching this right now who are interested in the system.
Oh, jeez. That's so embarrassing.
No, Catherine, it's great. They need to hear this because some of them, they don't quite yet understand how real this is. Hey, please, do me a favor. Just tell these people watching what you think about Click Clone Cash.
Well, what can I possibly say that would express my gratitude for this program? It works. It just flat out works. And you can see that within minutes. And I don't think you can say that for any other internet marketing product. I should know, I probably tried them all. Josh is a real partner, not one and done guru like you're used to. He just has so much integrity and kindness and patience. The way he's taken from his own time to help me in person, I'll never forget that kindness in my life. If you ever get any chance to get anywhere near his program, grab it. Just grab it. Don't even think about it. Whatever you have to pay for it, it's worth it. You'll get paid back 100 times or more just in your first month. If I didn't do it, I'd still be working at the graveyard shift at Dunkin' Donuts. Don't deny this to yourself. Just do it.
Awesome, Catherine. Just awesome. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon, okay?
Thank you, Josh. Okay, that sounds good.
All right, be well. Bye.
Bye.
Folks always ask me, why do I keep doing this for people? What do I stand to gain? Well, I know this seems hard to understand from where you sit, but after you've fulfilled all your dreams, it is exciting at first, but then it does lead to a sort of emptiness. And I've found that the best solution to this, the solution is to make a new list. Only this time it's a list on how to make other people's dreams come true. That's the real challenge that gives me the get up and go that I'm looking for. That's why I ask all my partners what their dreams are, so I can put it on my list. And everything on my list gets crossed off. Sure, I could give to charity, and I do. Give my share to charity. But I believe that when you teach a man to fish, that's the highest form of charity. That's what I want to do for you. That's why I'm totally committed to making you a millionaire. That's why I've spent over 4.5 years perfecting the system, testing out the system, and making it easier and easier for you to use. What we have right now is more advanced than anything anyone has ever seen or tried. So if you've been impressed with the results of my students, just know your journey to being a millionaire will be 2 times faster and 10 times easier than it was for them. You know, I've mentioned we have the best support in the industry. So let me go a little bit more into what that means. We didn't just get some people overseas who barely know the language so we can keep our costs low. Every one of our support staff is an American. And not only that, they're former students that have been trained personally by me. In other words, they have actually used the system and made loads of money with it. Suffice it to say that you're working with people who know what they're doing. Let's meet one of our support staff now.
Hi, this is Steve, and I work the support desk at Click Clone Cash. I have 6 years of IM experience, and I've grossed over $3 million online. And I'm really happy and excited to get the chance to coach you guys through the process and make your dreams happen for you. See you in the members area.
These people care about one thing: making you obscene amounts of money in record time. I told them they'll never get to work with me again if one of their students fails to make any money. You think that'll kick them into gear? You bet it will. The system you're about to get access to is called Click Clone Cash. It's the internet's first real push-button system. When it comes to Click Clone Cash, you don't need to do anything, and I mean anything. You'll get into the cockpit of the members area. You'll decide which businesses to clone, and the system will take over, creating your content, your sales pages, your squeeze pages, and tons of traffic, dumping cash into your accounts immediately and over the long term. Oh, thank you so much.
You know, it's so hot out. I think I'm going to have them set up the tables and chairs once it gets cooler, okay?
Thank you. That's a great idea. Listen, don't take my word for all of this. Take the word of one of the internet's most trusted bloggers.
Hi everyone at Click Clone Cash. My name's Cindy and I run 2 very popular product review sites. Although I haven't joined your program yet, I felt I had to send you this email, Josh, to tell you that you're doing something right. Because the feedback I've received from Click Clone Cash customers is just unbelievable. Almost every day someone emails me telling me I must feature this product on my site. Every single person who's commented about this product is extremely positive, and it seems like every single one has made money. I've never seen that happen before with a product, so keep up the good work. Look at some of these comments. Highly, highly recommended. I made $365 in 4 hours. This kind of product comes along once in a lifetime. I have never made money in my life, and I already made $772.63 in my first day. I'm floored. It's not really a product, it's a partnership, and Josh did basically everything for me to make sure that partnership is successful. The support is amazing, and I can say confidently I will never go back to any other program again. Click Clone Cash brings in the bucks. Finally, a product that actually delivers. It actually over-delivers. I got my first commission check yesterday.
Ah! Perfect timing. Folks, you know what that means. It's not the toast, no. It means that your money's ready. Remember how we set up your income stream earlier in the video? Let's check where it's at. Yep. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Folks, take your wife out tonight and buy her something nice, because I think we just made enough money for all of us to have one hell of a good time. So, that's what you made so far. But now let's see the money in motion. Or in other words, let's see how fast it's growing. So here we go. Boom. That does it. You just made another $20. And boom. Look at that. You just made another 35 bucks. You're making money as we speak. If you keep up that kind of growth, you could be a millionaire in just under 8 months. Now, listen. I'm not surprised by these numbers. Are you surprised when the sun comes up every morning? No, this isn't a surprise. It's just the way we roll in our partnership. This business model is just as sturdy, just as certain. It's a force of nature. As long as anyone in the world is making money, this will be making money by cloning them. Now, if you'd like to claim the funds you've just made, click the button now. Fill out the form, and we'll happily get that money right now over to you via PayPal. Congratulations. Whew, it's getting hot out here. Let's go inside where it's cool and finish this up. Some people ask me about the competition. They say, is there going to be any competition working against us when we use this system? And the answer is simply no. The system you're receiving now is completely new, brand new. Here, let's show a graph from our early experiments on how it compares to the old version. The old system versus the new system. When we started running this system in March of 2011, with the old software, this is what the earnings looked like. And this is what happened with the new system, which was running alongside it. Why? Because we've added 18 new income streams to the system. You are the absolute first people to ever try the updated form of the Click Clone Cash system. Nobody else has even seen this. No one even knows about it. The other gurus have no idea. Plus, this won't be offered to many people. This is launching quickly, and then it's coming down very shortly thereafter. And we'll never relaunch it again. This is it. All the money that's made online is yours and mine for the taking. We'll do this together so that I can ensure you hit at least 1 million in your first year, just like I promised. Plus, like I said, this will never relaunch. This is it. I simply can't support more than just a few people. There's no way you can possibly screw up, especially with my support staff. But if you find a way, somehow, you've got a round-trip ticket to my house waiting for you. Click Clone Cash is the only system that makes any sense, in my opinion. It's the only system that only uses businesses that are already making money. And it's the only system that will really allow you to capitalize with almost 0 clicks of your mouse. You do nothing. I already built the hot rod, and now I'm handing you the keys. All you need to do is fire it up, hit the pedal, and drive off into the sunset. Interesting things will happen once you start making money with my system. You won't need me. I'd love to hear from you about your successes, but you won't need my help, because the system really does run itself. Now, I know what you're thinking. What is the price of this system? Well, priceless is the answer. The only real price you can put on a product that makes you a millionaire is $1 million. If I charged you $1 million, you would be able to pay it back to me in 12 months, and then go on and make as many millions as you want, free and clear, for the rest of your life, which is what you're going to do. But what if I went easy on you? What if I just told you to cover 1 month of earnings? That would make it worth $100,000. I could charge that much, and I'd have takers. I could have sold it at that price to many corporations I work with who would grab it up in a heartbeat. What if I told you to cover just 1 day of earnings, which means you would pay $3,000? Well, listen to this. I'm not even going to charge you for 1 day's worth of earnings. I'm going to give you the system for free. That's right, for free. No charge at all for the system. If you do want support with the system, and I do recommend it, you will be asked to contribute just $89 to them, just so they stay motivated. I don't see a penny of that money. If you get inside and decide you don't need the support, well, that's great, let us know. We get you your money back, and we then let you use the software without the support. It's totally up to you. The system itself is free, no matter what. There's no possible way you can lose. And remember our guarantee. I am guaranteeing that if you join me in this, you will make at least $100,000 per month. That's $100,000 per month for each and every one of you. Just so you get this straight, $100,000 per month is $25,000 a week, which is $3,000 a day. And if you don't start making the $100,000 per month in the first 3 months, I'm going to give you back your $89, and then I'm going to fly you down here to my house to see what went wrong and fix it instantly. As I'd said before, there will be no failures. Failure is not allowed. Now just think about this. I am a multimillionaire, and I'm reaching out to you to partner with you and make you millions of dollars this year. I'm promising you $100,000 a month and growing. And I've already done this for many students before you. Isn't it obvious what's happening here? This is the one moment you've been waiting for all along. Your big break. Listen to your heart on this. It wants you to give it a shot, at least. But also, Listen to your mind. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? The worst thing that can happen is a free flight to a beautiful home in Oregon. And then ask, well, what if he's right? What if it really does work? And what if I really could make $100,000 per month this month? How would that change things for me? Now think this. If I don't do anything, what does that do for me? The answer is guaranteed failure. But if I do something, I'm guaranteed $100,000 per month. Should there be any doubt about what you should do next? Make the smart move. Give your dreams a chance. Hit the button below and fill out the form on the next page. And let's start making money. Now, if you're still watching, I have to wonder how serious you are about success online. How badly do you really want it? Because I promise you, this is the easiest it will ever get. If you pass this up, you'll be going back to the actors and the hit-and-run gurus that got you where you are now. I don't care how many products out there that you buy. Nobody will partner with you like I will. Nobody will have a system that makes money off of businesses that are already making money, like this one does. They simply don't have this technology, and it would take them years and millions upon millions of dollars to create it themselves. And definitely, no one will have it set up in a zero-click format that ensures that absolutely everything is done for you. The system I'm about to share with you in its 2.0 version has generated $12 million just in initial testing over the last few weeks. Are you going to sit on the sidelines while that happens? If you were in on this, you would already be averaging $300,000 per month. The money's already flowing. You just need to put out your cup and watch it runneth over. Here's a woman named Sherry who just got a hold of the system yesterday.
Oh my gosh, look at what's happening inside my account. I was at $6,755, and then today it just jumped to $14,598. And in a single day. This must have cloned a really big business because I can't believe this is happening to me. I've failed every single thing I've tried online. But I guess dreams really do come true. Josh Owens, you are my savior.
Join her. Click the button below. Enter your details on the next page and start making money. This moment is your moment. It's your ticket to freedom. It's your dreams handed to you on a silver platter. It's all right here, nowhere else. Don't turn your back on that, not for my sake, but for your sake. And most importantly, don't walk away from this page knowing that you didn't even try. You've made it this far, you've already done the hard part. The rest of it's easy. Don't walk away from this page always wondering what your life could have been like. That would be the saddest thing of all. Give your dreams a chance. Hit that button below and fill out the form on the next page. That'll be one small click for you and one giant leap for your bank balance. You see all this? This system bought me this. You see that car in the driveway? The system bought me that car. What are you waiting for? Do you really want to keep living paycheck to paycheck? Do you really want to not know what will happen to you if you get downsized? Do you really want to keep failing on product after product that has no support and no partnership and just leaves you high and dry? I know you don't want that. And that's why I'm telling you, you need to really consider this program. It's worth millions to you. You've seen proof of that. Which is why I'm not going to beg you to join. I have thousands upon thousands of people who are begging to take your spot. And if you don't move quickly, they will take your spot. Don't let that happen. Click the big yellow button below and open the door to your financial freedom. There will only be 10 of you. That means the profits pool will be totally untouched. It's like walking on a fresh bed of snow. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. That's what this profit pool is like. The select few will have all of it. The rest will have none of it. Which do you want to be? Hit the button and let's make some money. I should remind you, we have a guarantee on the table. You are contractually guaranteed $100,000 per month, or I will fly you out and build the system for you. That means you've already succeeded. The money's already in your bank account. You just need to withdraw and enjoy. The withdrawal button is right below. Hit that button now. If you're still unsure, you may have a few unanswered questions. Let's go through a few of those right now. Question number 1. How fast will I start making money? Within minutes. And then your income will increase over the next days and weeks to come. Question 2. Will I be doing anything illegal? Absolutely not. This program is 100% above board. Question 3. Will I need any tech skills to succeed with this program? Absolutely not. This system is point and click simple. If you've arrived to this page and watched this video, you have all the skill you need to succeed. And question number 4, when will I receive the system? You'll receive the system instantly once you place your order. It's all hosted on our servers, so there's nothing for you to do other than clicking the go button and start making money. Hopefully those answers help wipe out any of the last shreds of doubt that might be lingering, which means you're ready for the big time. You're ready to start making money like a millionaire. You're ready for $100,000 per month. Go get them, Tiger. The order button is waiting for you to click. Click it now or forever hold your peace. Remember, I am contractually obligated to make you at least $100,000 per month. I risk everything by doing that. You risk nothing. But that's okay. Take advantage of me. It's all right. Seeing your success story will more than make up for it. Click the button. I can't wait to see you on the inside.